Hello, I'm Brenda Rasch, and I teach the Feldenkrais Embodied Life Retreat here at the Wellbeing Retreat Center. I was going back through my calendar this morning, and I've been doing this since 2015, which was, I knew that, but it was also a surprise in a funny way that I've been doing it that long, and I've loved every single retreat we've had here. Originally, I come from a background in physical therapy, and sometime into that, I began to realize that I was interested in much more than just the physical aspects of our being and our body, and moved into doing a Feldenkrais method training and healing touch, both teaching and doing that with clients, and leading embodied life retreats and things like this, day-long, 4-day-long, to introduce people to these concepts that have been so important and so useful for me. The embodied life has 3 main aspects that we'll be doing. One is the meditation, and usually we meditate down here by the river in the morning, unless it's really quite cold, and you're immersed in the sounds and smells of nature and feel the movement of the air around you, which is so enlivening. It's a just sit type of meditation. And what I mean by that is there's no expectation at all that you should be able to clear your mind or keep it still. That's not what we're doing. We're interested in, can you keep coming back to just being in this moment now? And that's the retreat, and we do that a little bit sitting down, and we do some of that walking with a style of walk around the circle. And so we begin each morning with our meditation, and probably the most popular part of this retreat is the Feldenkrais movements, which is exploratory movement. It's very different than the traditional way Americans would approach exercise, much more about how I know who I am through my movement. How do I move? Are there ways that I limit myself in my movement? Exploring all of that. Or a simpler way is to say, it helps your muscles relax, your posture improves, your breathing may become easier or more full. And they're also just really fun lessons. We do all kinds of non-traditional movements. And then the third aspect of the Embodied Life Retreats is what I call resource building, and that's several different things. It includes focusing, if you're familiar with that, but it's about how we encounter our emotions alive in our body. So not just, I know I'm sad or happy or whatever, but what does that feel like in my body? Does it feel like champagne bubbles coming up? Or does it feel like I've got lead weights on my ankles? Like, how are emotions alive in the body? And the more we can come and visit that, the less we're likely to get stuck where we feel like that's all that we are, is our sadness or whatever aspect we're struggling with. And we work also with growing the aspects of our being that we long for. So contentment, peace, joy, gratitude. It's like watering the flowers of your emotional life instead of watering the weeds. And so that's really fun. So actually, one of my most favorite things here at the retreat center and on these retreats is the people I meet. They are so interesting, so amazing. So come meet some more interesting people, and or come be an interesting person that I get to meet on retreat. And I look forward to seeing you here if this type of retreat appeals to you.